And for those of you who don't know me, I should mention that I am Bunny Iskov. IB Iskov is my pen name, and I am the founder of the Ontario Poetry Society. Ontario's only grassroots, democratic, poetry-friendly organization. There's the commercial. So now it gives me great pleasure to give to you our host for the afternoon, the amazing, talented, and gorgeous Kate Marshall Flaherty.
So the first set will be Kelsey Knight, who just became a TOPS member, then Lillian Williams, then Howard Freedlander, Bunny, Ivy Iskov, Rosa Arlotto, and Catherine Thompson. That will be the first set. Okay, so you'll know your order. So without further ado, brand new TOPS member, I'd like to introduce Kelsey Knight to be the brave first reader.
Good afternoon, everyone. The poem that I'm going to read is from the PoeTrain Anthology from last spring. It's called Dancing Through Time. Dancing through time. Provoked are our imaginations. Our agile minds dance to the sway of our track gliding partner. Through time, silver-lined veins guide leisurely, transport value, the curious, the poets. The diverse landscape of Canada, nurturing our vision, embraces us like a homesick child. Flattened textile views, piercing blue skies, freight trains roaring past, silhouetted in glass window panes. Toothpick-thin birch trees reaching upwards, eyes and energy following, met with the sight of snow-covered mountaintops. An array of color and texture command our attention, our awareness, the detail of nature embedded in our hearts. The mosaic of our memories triggered by the closing of our eyes, a lingering momentum of this Canadian dream. Time suspended, lost in thought. The ghostly sway of the train remains long after the journey completes. Thank you.
That was lovely, Kelsey, and it's from the PoeTrain Anthology, which we will be launching. So she gave you a little taste at the very beginning. So the second poet is Lillian Williams, so let's welcome her up to the stage.
Thank you, everyone, for your encouragement through the years. This is If. If I could, I would sing you home, cleave oceans, lifeboats in a row. If I could sprinkle daisy petals along your winding path, gather all the family, Dick's back home. Let the wait be not long. Each evening she anticipates aurora, lulls lights, opens snow-white blinds, stares at the somber sky, searching for a star, the one that hugs the moon, the one door that might open the room to his great art. One day she will fly on a tapestry of angels. One day, let the wait be not long. I love you, Dick.
Thank you, Lily. That was a lovely tribute for Valentine's Day. Next, I'd like to invite up Howard Freedlander. So I'll give him my hand.
Okay. So since we're short on time, I'm not going to make any introductions. Just going to read away. First one is called The Silent Hours.
Closer to the mic, my friend.
When we together first saw the horse head, our acquaintance was new, and your eyes shone star bright. I had my first serious telescope then, and I used it to guide you instructively around the sky, for you appeared to me to be a woman who followed my own interests, and I was happy until I heard you confess astronomy was not your thing. And so I left the stars for love, but never forgot them, as life went through its phases and we found ourselves here on the far, far side of youth. Astronomy is still not your thing, yet on many a moonless eve you come to where my telescope and I are picketed, slower of step, dimmer of eye, and sit with me beneath the stars, warmed by cookies and hot chocolate, and before long your hand slips into mine, where it remains throughout the still, silent hours. Romancing the snow. I have ruined romance, referring to snow as half-frozen water. You looked forward to that day we went out and walked through the falling flakes, a moment of quality time I spoiled by lecturing on temperature variations and the mechanisms by which snowflakes are made. I should have paused, let the science go, and forgot the relationship between cold and relative humidity, and focus instead on the quiet, the peace, the joy of being together. I am too much a man of facts, gazing into processes the way some gaze into a woman's eyes, keen to kiss and hold hands. It is what a woman prefers, to be seduced slowly, the way motes are seduced into snow, layer by minute layer. Later in your room, when darkness wraps us in her gentle arms, my snowy musing evaporates at last, for in your temperate embrace, my amorous failings are forgiven, even as we watch ice crystals gather on the pavement, turning them placidly white.
So now I would like to introduce Bunny Iskov, IB Iskov, who is of course why we're all here. So we'll give her a double hand for bringing us together for Valentine's Day and for talks.
I'm reading this poem because it won first honorable mention in one contest, and it was also and also in with another contest. So it's been published twice, and I'm really proud of it. And it's called Rumor Has It. Am I okay? Closer? All right. If I can read it. I am addicted to decaf coffee and newspaper rooms where I pore over the print for proper digestion of the news. Though in these terrorist days, every good story proves volatile. Rumor has it I work on the median behind the traffic sign, buried under history books, with compatible companions sticking to their cell phones. We discover the repetition at our feet, Hitler and the ISIS, with equal disgust. Moving from the gray matter of fact to a bomb shelter on the lakefront covered with black cloth would keep me from staying home, but this is no dry run. I return at moonrise and wash up on a sheltered beach. My collaborators believe I hold the pencil like a knife, but they only whisper the reality. Any woman climbing on her knees is never at a loss for words and should be held responsible for the gossip. It is my custom to venture out in the wilderness, set myself on a mad course to organize nouns and verbs and eggshells, maybe even broken glass. But I don't fantasize a happy solution. Jews and dogs and good Christian children are all susceptible to the same fate. Brute creation demands this. Ask any executioner holding a gun. Thank you.
So Rosa Arlotto just became a TOPS member. We have quite a few people that have just become members, I believe. So that's lovely. I think she's also a poet trainer. So we will give it up to her for double victory. Come on up.
Okay, Diary of Great Canadian Poetry Train Tour. Winnipeg wind, the weather plays, with the sky pressing down and nothing to spoil our vision. In the stage scenery of Fort Garry Hotel, Poets possess expressive instincts, read and sing their words, and everyone gets a picture of us. The Human Rights Museum, most disturbing, it covers genocides around the globe, the murder of Aboriginal women. Whipped with impatience, we line up in the train station like militant mannequins. Our train moves forward through lonesome, razored fields. The prairie is a blank page, doesn't care about building anything dramatic. Push endlessly forward to write it down, to visualize it, heights, to measure the deeds and expanse. Edmonton for the Poetry Festival, City Hall, our voices caught by microphone, boomed out to audience sitting in complete space, breathing and living poetry. Appreciation for those who read funny things and whisking words for wise women, then cocktail lounge at the University of Alberta. But what end is sweet? I think we're in a great place, but a homeless stands outside the hotel lobby asking for change and coffee, and a native cries they hate us. Vancouver is prolific as ever. We squeeze onto Granville Island, enjoy the coffee scene, the arts gallery exhibit of Cézanne. In the afternoon, we pay homage to Pauline Johnson, the forgotten writer. She's at the finest school. In the evening, we descend into melancholy. Our adventures come to an end.
So welcome, Catherine Thompson.
Hi, I'm Catherine M. Thompson, and I'm a poet, a singer-songwriter and poet. I have a couple of short pieces, but I thought that I would read the lyric to a song on my EP, Celtic Cat, because it's the most kind of love story poem I have. This is about my brother-in-law. This is really live now. This is about my brother-in-law falling in love with Australia and falling in love in Australia. So I'll just read it. I could sing it. What do you think? Pat? Sing it? Yeah, okay. I'm always more comfortable doing that with the lyrics. So this is called Stay Down Here With You. I come from icy winters after years of stormy weather to see if warm Australia is a land to call my own. And the moment that I saw you, I had to stay here with you. Your smile shone out like sunshine. You gave my heart a home. And my heart soars the skies above the red hills of Australia. Sweeps the tops of gum trees, reaching high into the blue. And I will leave all that is old and has the comfort of familiar, to sail across the sea, to stay down here with you. We will drift across the green fields, hand in hand forever, searching through the dream time for a place to call our own. On through days of golden wattle and nights like darkened crystal, you will always be together, you will never be alone. And my heart soars the skies above the red hills of Australia, sweeps the tops of gum trees, reaching high into the blue. And I will leave all that is old and has the comfort of familiar. I will sail across the sea, and I will stay down here with you. I will sail across the sea, and I will stay down here with you.